What's going on, guys? Bobby with Consumer Time Capsule, back with another review for you here. And today we're at the Capsule to get to the bottom of what is the best peanut butter, weird wafer type snack cake thing. There's really no eloquent way to say it. They call it cookies with peanut butter, but that's just an inaccurate. These are called fudge-covered wafers with peanut butter. I think that's actually the best descriptor is the new one. But, of course, everybody knows Little Debbie Nutty Buddies. These are the best Little Debbie snack cake. I don't care if any of you disagree. You're wrong. That is the correct assessment of Little Debbie. Ryan, are you going to try to disagree with that?
I'm a Swiss cake roll.
You're wrong. Okay. But there is a new game in town for the fudge-covered wafers with peanut butter, and that is Hostess Peanut Butter Totally Nutty. Why they call it Peanut Butter Totally Nutty and not just Totally Nutty, I don't know. Because the nutty, I would assume, refers to the peanuts. But anyway, the differentiators are small, but definitely require some attention here. They're both 12-ounce packages, but these have 12 and these have 8. So these are much more substantial cookies, but it's going to come down to the taste. These come in packs of 2. I'm sure everybody is familiar with these.
Takes me back.
It's classic, classic. And then Nutty Buddies will take nobody back to anything because they're brand new. That's one. This is one entity. So that's why it's only 8 bars in here, because these are substantial, very big, very heavy. So we gotta do the Nutty Bars first, the Nutty Buddies. They used to be called Nutty Bars. Now they're called Nutty Buddies. Gotta do these first. Just calibrate.
What is Nutter Butter?
Nutter Butter is like a Nabisco hard cookie with a peanut butter cream filling. It looks like a peanut, and on each, it's like an Oreo, but it's shaped like a peanut.
Right.
And
those are good.
Those are great. I mean, I'm not gonna deny, but these are better. I love these. I used to have these for breakfast sometimes. I really did. I think my mom still has them for breakfast sometimes. Anyway, let's give these a shot.
I've had these since high school.
Wow. That's too bad.
Whoa.
So good.
It's a lot more light and crispy than I remember.
So light, so airy, so crispy. Peanut butter's perfect.
That's good.
Man, can you imagine tasting this and being like, yeah, I could do better than that?
Hostess?
That's Hostess. That's Hostess.
We got some balls.
Now they were like, we can make it bigger than that, and they did. Success. They made it 50% larger. They did it. So, proud day for them and the Hostess family. Ryan, there's your keep. We're going to see what's up with Totally Nutty. Is it Totally Nutty? Who knows? We will very soon. These were just released. You can find them at Dollar General and at Kroger. They're both hovering around the $3 mark. So they are more expensive because these were only $1.99. So Little Debbie wins in the cost department. Cheers, Ryan. See how nutty this is. Wow. Much more substantial. It's more peanut buttery. A little saltier, you know?
The wafer cookie is a lot more similar to the ones that you would get in the like chocolate, vanilla, strawberry packages.
I agree.
It's got the sugar inside.
It's got the sugar inside, yep. Very peanut buttery. Totally nutty.
I'm not getting much peanut buttery.
I'm definitely getting a lot of peanut butter.
I'll tell you, I need some milk. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's a rough ride dry after a couple of these. Yeah. This is a lot closer than it should be. It really is. I'm going to get into the gimmick grade first. Can't grade Nutty Buddies because they've been around so long. The gimmick grade at this point is like a 1. Because you just expect it. It's just a fact of life. Peanut butter Totally Nutty. Look, Hostess, somehow, they hadn't replicated one of Little Debbie's most successful products. After all of these years, they finally decided to do it. We got to give them a little bit of credit for that. They did it a little bit differently, you know, by making an 8-pack of larger bars instead of a 12-pack of smaller ones. But it's really hard to give it any higher than like a 3.5, so I'll give it a 3.5 out of 10 for the gimmick grade. Now, the important part, the reason why everybody's watching is this is a head-to-head taste comparison. You got to give second place to Totally Nutty. It's saltier. The wafer is just not as magical. The wafer on this one is like alien. It's unbelievably. It's like, it's perfect. It's crispy and crunchy, but it also like melts in your mouth. It's perfect. So Totally Nutty's got to get second place, although a very strong showing. It's a bit saltier, but I think that's partially, at least as far as I'm concerned, it had a stronger peanut butter flavor. I'm going to give them a 7.5. I think they did a great job of creating a new, slightly differentiated product, but still very clearly being a callback to the Nutty Bar, or the Nutty Buddy. I'm so used to call them Nutty Bars. They used to be called Nutty Bars. But yeah, Nutty Buddies got to win. I'm going to give them a 9.5. I think these are unbelievably great. I love these. Between the nostalgia of it and just the delicious texture and taste, these are tough to beat for a snack. You know, $1.99, you get 12 of those. Talk about a value. I mean, what's $2 buy you these days? Not a whole heck of a lot. So I gotta give it up to Little Debbie and just say your crown is not going to be disputed, at least by Hostess, for this particular product line. In general, you know, they go back and forth. Sometimes Little Debbie's better, sometimes Hostess is better. They have a lot of products that are reasonable facsimiles for one another. This is one where I just gotta say that it's a pretty comfortable edge for the Nutty Buddies. Ryan, do you disagree with that?
No.
I mean, I think it's pretty clear cut, and Nutty Buddies got to win. And the cool thing about Nutty Buddies is since it's been around for a long time, they do a lot of seasonal variations. You know, they'll do like Easter, Christmas, Halloween, whatever. They just do Nutty Buddies for everything. So they do dark chocolate Nutty Buddies, all that good stuff. You know, so it's cool.
Do a Nutty Bunny?
They don't, but they should. Oh, Nutty Bunny would be cool. That would be cool. No, they don't do any different shapes. It's always the same. Sometimes if they'll do a specialty one, they'll package it one at a time instead of two at a time, which is smart because you don't always want to. So I like that, but hey, they used to be packed in two and it was never a problem. So I don't know why it's a problem now. Yeah, you know, these are packed in ones, but they're a lot bigger. That's the only thing I could possibly think that this has going for it relative to the Nutty Buddy. So 7.5 in second place on today's Capsule Countdown, and 9.5 in a decisive first place on today's Capsule Countdown. Stick with the Nutty Buddies, but if you insist and you got to try it out for yourself, give the Totally Nutty a shot, because you never know. It might might just be a limited time product. This might not survive. And it's kind of been a weak and slow rollout. I mean, you see it at Kroger, you see it at Dollar General. I haven't seen it anywhere else yet. Could be coming soon. Oh yeah, wait, I saw it at Mark's in like just outside of Cleveland, Ohio. So I have seen it in one other place, but still very slow rollout, and it's good, but it's not great. Nutty Buddies is great. So Nutty Buddies wins. And until next time, guys, I will miss it till I see ya, and I gotta get that last bite of the champ on the way out. Cheers.